Our disaster relief ministry is designed to assist churches to help families who have lost their homes due to natural disaster. There's a clear mandate to restore people and to rebuild places. Such was the case of a woman we met in New York City by the name of Mary. When we met her, she just recently lost her husband to a heart attack, and then 3 weeks later she had to experience one of the largest natural disasters that ever hit the Northeast, and that was Hurricane Sandy. When we found her, she was very depressed. She had lost all her possessions. She was homeless overnight. And I just remember her, when we would go in her home, she would pick up a crucifix and she would put it on the wall and she would comment, "If I could help Jesus, maybe He will help us." And by just hearing that, we began to share the gospel with her. We began to share His love and grace and forgiveness, and encouraged her to put her faith in Him, because He alone could help her through this time of pain and suffering. And one of the most powerful things, this doesn't usually happen in our trips and people, but she shared with us for 30 days she has been trying to contact FEMA for them to come and do an assessment on her home. And we could tell that was kind of something that was really bothering her. So we as a team just stopped what we were doing, and we gathered around Mary and we began to pray for her. And we began to pray specifically that God would intervene on her behalf for financial, for needs that she needed. And we specifically asked that God would send a rep from FEMA to assist her. Well, this is such a powerful story. The very next day after lunch, guess who shows up with an assessment team to look at her home? And it was FEMA. I can't begin to tell you how that was such a powerful display of God's mercy and grace to this woman. And we told her that we were from Augusta, Georgia, and that we were Christians. And she just simply couldn't believe somebody would travel that far to come help her without cost. And that's what Disaster Relief Ministry is about, to help and encourage people. And I just want to encourage us all as we see natural disasters happen around us to know that it is God who has to change our hearts, and we have to depend on Him to do that. But He is looking to us to be faithful, to share our faith with others with the gospel of Jesus Christ.